What's up everybody, welcome to Money Management channel. My name is Andrei and today I'm gonna be doing an update on MMTLP and FINRA saga.
I got the cash in the bag, stadium packed, born a rock star in this life, gonna live it up.
And on today's video, guys, I will show you several quite interesting news. First of all, I will show you the recap of the most recent actions of MMTLP community. And I will show you what lawsuits are active right now and what to expect next in terms of the deadlines. On top of that, guys, I will give you my thoughts in regards to the yesterday's video, and it will be an answer to Roman Soups, and I will show you my point of view on this question. So, and before we dive deep into all of this, guys, please hit the like button for YouTube algorithm and drop me a line in the comment section if you think my videos are valuable for you. On top of that, guys, if you want to know more about technical analysis, if you want to enhance your trading skills, feel free to subscribe to my YouTube channel and to join my Patreon account. And guys, for now the market is really crazy, and if you want to preserve your capital and if you want to be consistently profitable, guys, this is pretty much the perfect chance for you to be on a green territory for the majority of times, and you can use Discord access tier for just about $1 a day, and it will help you to mitigate your potential losses and improve your profitability on the market. But with the gold tier membership, guys, you have a unique chance to use my experience of more than 13 years on the stock market, on crypto market, and on forex market as well. You have pretty much unlimited access to my brain, to my analysis, and you have a weekly Zoom call, a weekly 30-minute Zoom call where you can ask me anything in regards to your portfolio, to your strategy, in regards to the upcoming market movements, etc, etc. And guys, you know that just less than 24 hours ago Donald Trump implemented new tariffs, and here was the substantial disaster on the market. SPY index dropped by about 5%, and let me show you a sneak peek on my Discord group. As you can see, just yesterday at 5:49 p.m. I published this video where I explained what you should or you should not do with the upcoming news and how these news might affect the stock market in general. And right after I published this, market has a substantial drop. And on top of that, guys, take a look right here. The tweet that I published right after the news came out. This is a perfect example of why you should never bet on any news. And I published the same chart of SPY index. And that is why, guys, if your potential losses are more than $150, guys, it is a perfect opportunity for you to just mitigate it and to be consistently profitable. That is why, guys, subscribe to my YouTube channel and join my Patreon account. So, and let's begin today's video with the most recent update. Just a couple of videos ago, I showed you that Mark Basil and his law firm voluntarily cancelled the lawsuit that was filed about a year ago, where the lead plaintiff is Anna Trades. And just yesterday or the day before yesterday, I covered this news, and unfortunately, guys, I still don't have any comments from Mark Basil himself or from Anna Trades in terms of the details of this cancellation. And again, it is quite weird, but the reason of this decision might be different. Potentially, Anna Trades doesn't want to continue this saga because she understands that potentially it is just a wasting of your own money without any substantial results. Or potentially it might be some different reasons why they did it. But the most, let's say, unpleasant part for MMTLP community that they didn't comment. Neither Anna Trades nor Mark Basil do any comments on this matter. So, and let me show you what do we have on the table, what lawsuits are still active. First of all, it is a lawsuit from Daniel Oxer. and he is very silent for now. He doesn't want to say anything publicly in terms of his actions that he takes in order to push his case forward. On top of that, guys, he also pursued the so-called non-litigational path to the resolution, and he filed this public letter that was signed by 562 community members, and you still have a chance to sign it as well if you support his thoughts and if you support his actions. On top of that, guys, we have a so-called set of 1209 lawsuits that are quite similar one to another, that were quite similar one to another at the time of the filings, and they were filed right before the statute of limitation date expired, and it is the end of November and the very beginning of December of last year. And for now, we have an update in one of these lawsuits, and I will show you it in a minute. And in general, in total, I would say, we have, I believe, 6 lawsuits from the 1209 group. On top of that, guys, the lawsuit from Scott Roth is also active right now. And we still have to wait for some results in his litigation process. And the last but not least, the bankruptcy case of Meta Materials, that also might be important for MMTLP community, because from this case we might take some results of the discoveries that potentially can disclose some sensitive information that might be helpful in our case as well. So, and another part of the community is pursuing a so-called non-litigational path to the resolution. And one of the leaders of this path is definitely Junk Savvy, and she makes space calls on a daily basis where she explains current status of this the achievements from this side of the community. And we have another group of people who are consistently opposing this group of people, where you can find Junk Savvy, Joanna, and for example Curtis. And I'm talking about Romance Soups group, and just recently he published a couple of tweets where he mentioned my previous video. He wrote, basically, let me quote to this: Andrei getting hit from Drew's minions. He makes great videos for the people who want facts in the MMTLP saga in 10 minutes a day. Mentions Busy Brand scandal. And then he added this. He reads Busy's super long post about naked short selling and Trump and news snooze. Who gave you this assignment? Busy Brands? Not bad. But it's a bit funny to see you relegated to doing DD assignments. And Roman, this is my official answer. As I told you, I'm completely unbiased. And this previous tweet that I read in my yesterday's video was the opinion of Busy Brands. And if you ask me personally, do I agree with this statement? I would say probably not, because in this list of companies who were allegedly attacked by naked short sellers, I can see only one company that was officially the highest ever company, the company that has the highest ever level of short positions. It is Tesla. Other companies, guys, especially Malin Automotive, are not the companies who were attacked by short sellers. This is the company who is consistently attacking, so-called attacking by David Misery himself and his board of directors. And I made a lot of videos on this company where I explained in details what will be the next price action for Malin Automotive. And it is a so-called toxic delusional funding, where the company itself and its C-levels executive issue more shares in exchange for some toxic funding. And this is how they are robbing existing shareholders. And in my opinion, this will end up with a very huge consequences for C-level executives of this company. And in general, guys, yes, the naked shorting exists, but it exists not in the highest level that might affect the entire stock market. And all these facts should be investigated on a case-by-case basis, and that is why, guys, I support for 100% all the lawsuits that are still active right now, because in these lawsuits you can find some, let's say, unpleasant information that potentially the reason of the so-called rug pull was not the naked shorting itself, but was some different actions from people who potentially were and who potentially is in the board of directors of these companies. That is my official position, and I have to admit that you might like it or not, but I'm completely unbiased. I'm not paid by anyone, and I do it because I wanted to see the resolution one way or another for MMTLP community members. So let me show you another quite, I would say, interesting comparison of Rare DD's investigation, and he compares MMTLP case with another case that happened just recently. So he responded to Nicholas Morgan tweet that he wrote on April the 8th, and he said, just filed an SEC application challenging FINRA's 15-month delay in processing Antrex carbon markets corporate actions. When regulators fail to act, shareholders suffer. And Rare DD, I don't want to read this entire tweet, I want to just compare, I want to read the Rare DD's comment on this tweet. Rare DD wrote, "It's been more than 2 years since FINRA violated their own Rule 6490, forcing metamaterials to proceed with the MMTLP corporate action created by FINRA, later revised by FINRA, then ultimately youth halted by FINRA due to the embedded potential issue related to settlement and clearance. The company in the post below has currently been waiting 15 months for FINRA to either process or deem their corporate action submission deficient. Why? Is FINRA once again attempting to protect their member firms at the expense of an issuer and their investors? Seems like since FINRA can no longer just youth halt without scrutiny, they've chosen to just do nothing." And he also added this. Most recently, FINRA has delayed Antrex Carbon's corporate action for 15 months. That's way too long to decide to either process or deem the submission deficient. More than 2 years ago, FINRA sabotaged the MMTLP corporate action by forcing the issuer to use corporate actions created by FINRA. This was not FINRA's role, but not many know that directly after the MMTLP FOIA went public on April the 1st of 2023, FINRA then denied Rosnett's planned spin-off. The reason? Missing 20-plus-year-old financials from prior owners of the company. A little digging and you find that Rosnett was heavily victimized by FTDs. What do you think you will find out about Antrex Carbon? FINRA seems to only place these games with companies that appear to jeopardize their member firms that likely have FTDs they don't want to reconcile. So guys, yes, MMTLP case is not a unique case, and Rare DD already found several companies with quite similar conditions, and unfortunately, if I remember it correct, none of these problems were resolved. And definitely, for now, I see the only path to the resolution, that is the so-called litigational path, because only in this case, guys, we will have official statements from the judge, where in a pretty straightforward manner, we will find out what is the problem, what is the current problem of MMTLP, and who will be accountable for these problems. And definitely, all the due diligence and all the investigations that were made just recently should be a part of these lawsuits, because only in this case the justice will be total, without any exceptions. And guys, let me tell you my personal story. I have a wife and 2 children aged 11 and 15, as well as a small dog. After 30 years of living in Russia near the Baikal Lake, we decided to move. Now we reside in Serbia. Although I don't own any MMTLP shares, I invest a lot of time creating daily MMTLP videos. I have been doing this every day without days off and holidays for more than 1.5 years. Now I wish to buy back this time from my family, from my children. We've agreed that I will ask the MMTLP community to support me, and I will give all the money to the children. Therefore, if you believe that I am providing useful content for you and wish to support me, you can join my Patreon account. For $5 a month, I will add your name to my list of supporters if you wish. Thank you in advance. The link you can find in the description below. So, I think that's all information that I want to provide you. If you like my video, please hit the like button and subscribe to my channel, and see you guys and girls next time. Bye!
I got the cash in the bag, stadium packed. Born a rock star in this life, gonna live it up on the attack. Baby, I'm bad, I just wanna get caught up in this life, I'm crazy, I'm mad, doing no cap.